on your job, nigga. Motivation. Haters better get on your job. Tell them. Haters get on your job, nigga. This motivation. Suck a nigga, get on your job. If you...
Welcome to the BBC Podcast. Tapping in with Tunchi again today, and got some real big guests on the panel. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to them, man. Let's get this sauce rolling.
Yo, Afi Kingdom, Mr. Expert Level Game, Mr. Sauce, Mr. Author of 30 Books, Mr. Snake Yo Bia. No, what's going on? I'm Afi Kingdom, content creator, 5 years in, author of 35 books, published 30, YouTuber, mindset coach, and worldwide international traveler and motivator.
That's exactly why we got him here.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, it's your boy Glenn Lawrence, actor, producer, podcast editor, podcast producer, just Mr. Everything. Just have to get involved in everything.
All right, for sure, man. Glad to have you guys here. I want to pretty much get you guys' insights, man, on how today is going to be about. I got a list of things, man, but we're gonna start with when it comes down to the women, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got Mr. Anthony, player up in here.
Uh-oh.
And you been in the industry too, man, back and forth being an actor and stuff, man. Like, it's just what we come across every day. You know what I'm saying? Their behavior, you know what I'm saying? Like how it's going through their mindset, where they're rating themselves, how they carry themselves and stuff like that. Like, you guys feeling that it's more just society is teaching them that now these days, or are they just learning that themselves when they pick up a cell phone? Like, is social media teaching them that?
It's a combination of both. If you ask me, like, I think women have been fed a lie, right? They had this belief system that was taught to them, and they seen some truth of this, you know, because they seen some instances of gratification and you know, success in being able to behave a certain manner that allow other women that see this on social media to mimic it and become this. So it's like, it's a lie that they've been taught, but they also something that they've learned, you know, like through, you know, watching everybody else move. I mean, like, women are collective. Like, the hive mentality is real with them. So it's like, they just follow the hive for the most part.
Okay.
For me, this is the thing, bro. It's always been ratchet shit going on, but the thing that's different now, and I don't know how old you are, but I'm 40 gang. So, you know, I was in high school in the 90s. So, for example, I remember when I had my first threesome, I was 20, and it was like a big deal. Like, I had to call my friends. Like, no, we gonna meet up. I'm gonna tell you the story. No, just chill. What?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh no,
yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big deal. Or even getting head from a woman that wasn't your girlfriend. It was like, yes. Like, now you could just do that. So it's different because it was looked down upon. Like, I remember even being in middle school, the girls that was giving head were like blowjob Betty, like, oh shit.
Well, she did that to everybody though. Blowjob Betty sucked everybody off. Okay?
But I'm saying now it's like, go ahead, bitch, live your best life and all that shit. Like,
it's like, here's the thing is, like, I think guys need to realize there's two types of women, right? You got the playthings, and then you got the main things, right? And you got to be able to cipher them out, you know? Too many times guys get mad for trying to convert a plaything into a main thing. It's like, you know, it's like they trying to turn turn the hoe into a housewife. Like, they try to look past her you know, behaviors and her actions and how she moves, and they try to convert her into something that she's not.
Yeah. Real quick to speak on that, what type of label would you say that man is? Like what are you calling those type of dudes?
I'll just say they're informed. I'm not gonna put a label on them, but they're just delusional.
So you don't think that they don't understand on how that's not a good look?
They're trying to find. If anything, they're trying to be the fairy tale king. You know, like, they're trying to be that prince, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna take this girl. Like, I'm so good of a person that she's gonna want to convert the way that I do because I'm this nice guy. I'm looking past her mistakes. You know, I'm seeing her for who she really is. But they're not really seeing her for who she really is. They're seeing her for who she's presenting to be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop some fireballs game. So this is pimp game that I get of dating people right? You feel me?
Right.
That's why y'all don't get it, because I'm giving y'all pimp game. You don't even know. So that's why y'all can't use it, because y'all not pimps. See? This is the problem, because I'm telling you, if you understood love languages, 35% of your problems is gone, bro. Just from that. Because, like, you know, just like you just said, so there'll be a dude and be like, oh, yeah, I'm way better than her baby daddy. I take her to better places and all that shit. Guess what, fool? She don't care about that.
Yeah.
She don't care about that. She wants something else, bro. You got to know, does she like physical touch? What that mean? That mean being up on her. Does she like kind gestures? Oh, baby, I bought your tampons. Oh, baby, remember that Barbie doll that you showed me the picture from your mama?
That
I
mindset,
found it at the
remember.
thing. Boom. Here that go. Look, I go to the flea market and buy your bitch.
you good, man.
I go to the flea, and now I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, we full.
Oh, no, how you gonna say it?
Yeah, man, we
You just let
shit,
it go,
rewind that,
you
man.
know?
Shit,
You
drop
got
it,
the
drop it how it is.
Yeah, I can go and I can go buy your bitch a fucking Barbie doll from the flea market that somehow her mama who died or some bullshit. How do I know this? Because I asked the right fucking questions. I asked the questions. I don't let the bitch tell me. You see how it just changed now?
Keep it coming.
I don't know what to tell me.
Yeah, so look, I'm gonna tap into her trauma. I'm gonna ask her the right questions. Now I'm a part of her childhood and everything, right? See, you cats, you be over there asking her what's her favorite food and all that type of bullshit, and you wonder why you can't bond with the bitch. I know why, because you try to bond with the bitch during sex only. That's the only way you know how to do it.
Okay.
It's mine or not. That's the only time you know how to do it. So boom, I'm gonna spend $750 and shit, get her a Barbie doll. Boom. Oh my God, I remember my mother. She was out and this is the last thing she left me. She won't fuck with me, bro. You take her to these dinners, you don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So the dudes always be like, oh yeah, I'm better than him. I've seen her. Yeah, but you don't understand the language, bro. And it's physical touch. Some bitches like to be touched. Some bitches don't. You all up on your bitch, and she ain't on you because you don't buy her shit. You don't buy her shit. She want the gifts. You don't even know what she want. You gotta ask her. You expecting them to tell you what you want, what she wants. You're supposed to ask her. You're supposed to tell her what you want from her, from the gate. You see, you don't have to fix shit when you already start with the right mindset, the right shit. So it's the languages, bro. So guys be frustrated because they be feeling unappreciated. It's really they fucking fault.
Yeah.
Because they ain't asking the right questions. My love language is kind gestures. If a bitch just say, "Oh, let me do your laundry and shit," okay, cool, I like that. Without me asking. Game for ladies. You can do anything you want from a man, but 50% of it loses its value when you gotta ask.
True.
50%.
True.
50%. Right? So you supposed to pay attention, and that's what's gonna make you different. You see what I'm saying? Oh shit! I could tell Glenn. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you about the girl. The thing that I like about her, they're small,
Yeah.
but they're niche. These other hoes can come over here and do all of this shit. Let me do this, and it's like that's not my language, though, man.
Yeah.
I don't care about certain things. So you got to understand the prey. That's how you got to look at it. You got to understand who you're dealing with first, and then you apply the pressure. Okay. You know, and make it about yourself first. You cats got to understand your value, man.
Yeah.
You know, you don't always look at it like, ooh, I want to fuck bitches. No, you look at it like, you serving the dick, bro.
True.
I think that's a mindset thing, though. Like, not a lot of guys have that mindset.
I think it's all about because like everybody's so worried about chasing that since it's so hard to get that they're just so worried about getting.
Well, it's the scarcity mindset. Like,
Okay.
they're so focused on like acquiring, rather than acquire. They're so focused on acquiring bitches rather than acquiring the things that attract bitches.
True.
So like they're focused on like getting the girl. Like I'm more like, look, dude. Like the Rich Cooper says it, like chase excellence. While you're chasing excellences, women will come around. Women are attracted to successful men. Remember, like Rollo said, men are success objects. Women are sexual objects.
True.
So if you are working on becoming a success object and you're leveling yourself up and you're constantly out there grinding and it shows, women are going to take notice of that. Yeah. And that gives you more opportunity to, get with them. Yeah. Now, if you're chasing them, just like, as soon as you start chasing the money starts running. So as soon as you start chasing the bitches are going to be running. Yeah. They're going to be gone. Yeah. So it's like the chase, the thirst is so much, is like guys devalue themselves in the process of thirst. Yeah. Okay. It's like, you're going after this so bad that you're willing to sell your damn soul for some ass. Yeah. And it's like, for what? Like, the way I look at it, like, vagina, sex, pussy, all the shit, they have devalued themselves. Women have devalued themselves ever since the sexual revolution. before, remember back in the day, like, you really had to prove to a girl, like, you were a guy that she wanted to sleep with.
Yeah.
Now, you just got to have a good Instagram following, some good looks, and some pics, and these bitches are throwing their panties at you.
Yeah, bro.
You know, so, like, they devalue their pussy by not having a standard anymore, a threshold for a guy to meet. You know, so
what do you guys say about the woman that's chasing the same type of dudes? Like you said, the guy that has a status, has the money, had everything, ignoring the guy at the gas station, the guy at the Subway making a sandwich and bagging your groceries. Like what do you guys?
I'm gonna unpack it in two ways. I'm gonna get a woman some love, and I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I'm gonna get a man some love. So for the women doing that, so first off, I'm gonna do the general statement. Okay, if you're over 30 and you're dating for looks, you're an idiot. Okay, so let me start with that. That's why you can't get no fucking success because you want what your dick like, stupid. I'm gonna fuck with you dating coaches real quick now.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
want what your dick want. You date off attraction, stupid. You don't even know. You don't be knowing her credit score. You don't know her family fucking history. You just know she got titties and ass, dumbass. That's all you know. You feel me? It's like you buying a car that's hollow with nothing inside. Where's it gonna go? Where's it going? Sure. Yeah, you got a nice paint job and all of that shit. But have fun in your 20s and shit like that. But when you get around 30, especially in 30s, you need to know what you want. Excuse me. You need to go for what you need and what you want. It's two different things. That's how you date. You know what I'm saying? Because as you grow older and things, you're gonna need different things. My needs and shit is different than they were before. So women that are chasing the high status guys and shit, let me tell you about you high status guys. You guys are only attracting sluts. You only attracting sluts. That's all you're doing. Because guess what? Guess what? The shit that you aspire to get these type of bitches, right? Other people are getting it too. So that means that you have the same attributes as other cats, fool. You see what I'm saying? I was just telling him last night, like or maybe that was wedding, but anyways, it's like, see, y'all see my Instagram, and sometimes I post little food shit. I post little shit. Yeah, that's for bitches, bro. I know what bitches like. Y'all not a player enough to know. Every time I do a food pic, I get 10 DMs. I want that. You didn't invite me, dummy. You wonder why why you putting in sculptures and shit? Because bitches like artists, bro. All eccentric cats get pussy, fool. All eccentric cats get pussy. And I'm one, too. You feel me? But then I got the thug in me too. I'm still a little, you feel me? So I got you on multiple different ways. So you gotta you have fun first to build the skills to when you find what you want, you know what to do with it. See, people be looking at these bitches like it's credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or like a car. Like I saved my money. So the metaphor is saving the money is the same thing as investing. Take 1 date, 2 date. Oh, she like flowers, all this bullshit. And then when she's fuck and that's my girl, you think, oh, okay, game over. No, fool, the game has begun. It just started when y'all make it official, fool. It's way harder to maintain one woman than it is to 5 or 6. I mean, no, it's true though.
Last night, like, the real game is about maintaining a relationship. Like you can get bitches in bed. You can get women to sleep with you. That's not the difficult part.
That's just seduction.
Seduction. The difficult part is able to maintain them in your frame over a long
That's my whole
period
point
of
here to my podcast. I'm trying to, like, when I do the women's interviews, I know a lot of dudes tuning in. They just trying to check the chicks and see her tag and try to get at her later. But like I'm telling her story while she's here and the stuff that she's going through. I'm helping her with the stuff that men didn't tell her on the other end, giving her a man's point of view, kind of letting her know, hey, it probably didn't work because of this. You know what I'm saying? Take accountability for what went wrong. Yeah.
You know my final book is gonna be if I was a bitch. That's the name of it. Because it's so easy. Because now that I've been coaching so long, see the coaching actually made my game even stronger than it was starting. Because now I see my life and I see things out of other people's experiences. Exactly. And me being an empath, so there's shit that I know that I didn't know before at first. You know, so like for you women, I can get you a ring in one ear, easy. You know the problem why you can't get no ring is because it's easy. All you have to do for a woman is you need to find out what your man needs and where he's at in his life. That's fucking it, bro. If I'm in that time in my life where I need a slut because maybe I got out of a marriage and I was getting no ass, you be the slut. I'm gonna be like, I like her.
Exactly.
You need to be the opposite of what he just left, stupid. That's
exactly. He telling you guys like exactly if you know the timeline and the status of the whole thing, you know where to add value to his life.
Yeah.
Like a lot of women want to just come in and just not add value and just keep on taking.
Yeah, you want to say what your fucking shit is. Why you telling me what you like, where to take you and shit? Bitch, I ain't say I like you yet. Just because I gave you my Instagram, I do that shit all fucking day. You know that. See, Glenn knows. We talked about this. You don't gotta chase bitches. Every time I track hoes. I'm a pussy fucking magnet, bro. You sit down, bitches come. It doesn't matter. And I'm just, it's not a coincidence, bro.
No,
this will happen later. This will happen when I get on the airport. This will happen when I get home. That's why I laugh at you guys, because you guys come up with all these fucking lines and shit and how to bring her back and shit. Guess what? You ain't gotta do none of that shit. You just be the best version of yourself. Be confident and be able to sell that to that person. That's all you gotta do.
And
That's all you gotta do.
I think you made a point because you asked like, what about the girls, right? That like want the high value guys.
Yeah.
Right? And like, well, why shouldn't they want the high value guys? Hypergamous nature is designed that way.
Basically.
Like they want the most secure person that can provide the most provision and the best lifestyle over a long-term period. That's security right there. That's a good investment. Yeah, I'm going to invest in him because he's going to provide all this. That's smart. Why should every woman should want that?
Yeah.
So the problem is guys not being able to meet that standard, right? So guys don't like the fact that they're not in that position to meet that standard. So they bitch at the women that are like, oh, well, all they want is the rich guy. They want the guy with the 6 figures. Why not? Why don't you want to be the guy with the 6 figures? Is the question, you know? Why don't you want to be the guy that can be able to supply these things, not just for her, but for your own life?
You think it's because dudes don't want to put in the work?
I think a lot of
That's
it
a
is
lot
like,
of it.
A lot of it is that they don't want to put in the work, and the other part is they don't know how.
Their dudes are fucking lazy, bro. Though
Well,
too.
It's
So
not-
that's why-
Because I coach, because I be giving cats simple fucking tasks and shit, bro. Hey, bro, do this, read this fucking book, and talk to 5 women per day for a week. Because I always tell guys, don't holler at bitches. That's the wrong fucking thing, bro.
Yeah.
You got to master conversation.
Yeah,
Shout out to
gain
my book,
experience.
Master Conversation. Because you see, I master conversation. I can control the conversations where I want it to go and shit. You see, that's important. The problem is like dudes, they only talk to women who's possibly sex or companionship, bro. You stupid ass. You like I said, it could be a woman in the fucking grocery store and shit change your fucking life. But since she's not hot, you ain't gonna talk to her. You ain't gonna ask her how her day was and shit. You might want to be a goddamn have a studio like this and shit. She might own this shit.
True.
You ain't even gonna know it because she ain't got ass.
True.
You niggas be stupid, bro.
But you think that's because like some dudes set standards that like higher for them, say like they like a 4 and I'm only fucking with 8s and 9s only, and they
Well, I
ignoring.
think it's a delusion thing. Like both men and women have struggled from the same delusion, right? Like women that are like fat, overweight, thinking that they, like Lizzo, thinking that they can get, guys like, like well, who? Let me see.
Shit, Michael B. Jordan or something.
Michael B. Jordan or like fucking Sterling Cooper, right? Like they might think that they can be able to pull them. Like in their mind, they deserve this type of guy.
Just 1 second before, because I'll forget. This is the main problem, and I think this is like 76% of the fucking problem with women is they don't know how to differentiate the attention that they get. They swear up and down, like, oh, look at my phone, look at all these DMs I got. Yeah, they want to fuck, stupid.
Look who's looking.
They want to hit. They want to hit. They don't know how to separate sexual attention from real
attention,
what.
yeah.
So if they get 100 fucking guys, they think they're the fucking boss bitch and all of that shit. But out of the 100 fucking guys, only 2 would consider them anything other than sex. But they look at it like 100 guys want me to be with me and shit.
It's funny because I was on Jen on the Block's podcast. And she was saying like talking about like I'm like guys love hoes. I'm gonna tell you right now, every guy loves a hoe. They would love if a hot hoe offered them some ass. If you're single, or even if you're not, depending on your background, you will take that ass. So guys don't have a problem with hoes.
Yeah. True.
They have a problem marrying a hoe or being with a hoe. That's their problem. So women don't understand that, you will get flooded with your DMs. You could be a 3. And if you're offering ass, your DMs are going to be flooded. But there's a difference between quality, right? Quality. And that's where women don't understand. There's a difference between quality and quantity. They have a quantity of men, trying to get with them. But the quality is not there. So they're mad at the fact that the quality men are not pursuing them. But they're flooded with all this attention.
True.
But a lot of time, women do have quality men that approach them. But guess what? A lot of quality men don't know how to get bitches pussy wet, and that's the fucking problem.
That's true too.
They don't know how to get their pussy wet. See, she don't give a fuck about your 6-figure job. She don't care about your 6-figure job and your Ferrari, because when you're at the house, she be bored as fuck, fool, because you don't know how to have no conversation other than watching TV and commentary on that. Stupid. You gotta have yourself in leadership fucking mode. Right?
Okay.
You gotta have it to where you're the teacher and she wanna know more from you, bro. You gotta put yourself there. What happens is you think she's so high, you put her up here. You cannot lead her if you're chasing her, and you can't touch her if she's on the post. So she up here, you jumping and shit, you getting close. You may even, but you can't get up there. But you don't want to put her there though.
Yeah.
You put her there, fool.
Yeah. I don't know. I heard something before that sounded pretty good, man. Like you treat her like she like a celebrity, like a star. She gonna treat you like a fan.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
I think Rolo said that.
Yeah.
Treat her like a celebrity. She'll treat you like a fan.
Yeah.
It's true. Unless I'm gonna throw a wrench in there. Unless that's her love language. And that's what but y'all not pimping though. See that's what I'm saying, because you got to know that, because sometimes you can love bomb a woman and that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
The easy thing is I can tell a woman anything I want. Do I mean it though?
Yeah.
That's why. Oh, that's sipping to say. No, it ain't. Not if I don't fucking
real
mean
quick,
it.
man. Let these dudes know, man. Like why they should like pick up the love language. Like what does it break down? Where's it gonna help them at?
It's gonna just help you deal with people. Period. Right. It's gonna help you deal with people. So y'all need to get that book, Gary Chapman. So there's 5. Like I said, there's a physical touch. That's touch, and then there's quality time. Just like that. So you buying your bitch all types of bags and all types of shoes, and she's still bitching at you because you don't spend time with her. And if you knew that, you know that. You don't know that. You know what I mean? So you just gotta tap in. Acts of service, yeah. But see, it's just with people too. So like if Glenn asked me to do him a favor, if he don't ask me the right way, I may even do it, but I won't be all happy to do it because I don't like that. Like I was telling you about certain cats, like I don't, he cool, but I don't like the way he be asking me shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do it, but if somebody come at you the right way, then you want to do it for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get you.
What about the approach too? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some people don't know how to maneuver. So it's relationships are just that. People just look at it like man, women. Relationships are relationships. Period, bro. You got to understand people, and you need to know how to deal with them to get what you want.
So what do you guys say about the dudes that, let's just call them flat out? Like, man, I seen one of your videos, like a square dude. Like, how can he get out of his own way?
His mindset.
Yeah, it's really comes down to mindset. For one, it's like when. Like as Avi was saying, when you put a woman on the pedestal and you're chasing her, and if it's not her love language, or here's the thing, I would say that you could put her on a pedestal like if it's her love language, but you have to be careful in not putting her on too high of a pedestal that you can't reach and put her back down. Yeah. When she acts out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes guys put, they elevate women so much to the point, and they lower themselves, and the guys do that in their approach too, especially square guys. They will self-deprecate. They will inconvenience themselves just to try to prove some level of value to her, and it's like they end up giving away value and privileges to somebody that they don't even know if they actually are deserving of it. So they don't vet the woman properly. Like, you got to remember, your time is valuable. That's the one thing you can never get back is time. You can get money back. You get cars back. You get clothes. You can replace a lot of things, but you can't replace time. So guys need to be more selective in their approach and who they're going to invest time in, and also spin multiple plates. A lot of guys are just chasing after one girl, and they're like they're serial dating monogamously. Like they're not having
flakes don't hit bad when you got 5 waiting, bro.
No, when you have multiple, like, you don't care if she drops off or if she ignores you. You got 4 or 5 different girls that you're already in your rotation.
True. Okay.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rotations is not always for sex.
Yes. Oh my God. That's
assholes, bro.
Okay.
If you got 10 fucking rotation, that don't mean you're fucking 10 bitches a day per week, bro. This is my energy bitch. This is my motivating bitch. This is the bitch that I can find to. This is the one I fuck. This one I fuck when this one fuck up. Uh-oh.
Good.
It's already empty. So you gotta have you gotta look at this shit like basketball, bro. So you have a team, right? But everybody has a position, fool.
True.
And every position is needed for the team to win. You see?
Okay.
Centers are good, Wilt Chamberlain, but if you ain't got a good guard, you can't score. You only blocking shots.
It's true. Somebody gotta get him the ball,
You
man.
know, so you got to have all of it covered, bro.
Okay.
All of it.
Define real quick, man. Follow that up, man. Speak on what's a boss player.
Mindset. Because you could be a player, but you ain't no boss though, right? So you don't run your program right. If you got 2 or 3 bitches and you see a lot of these guys, you'll see them on Instagram talking to gang and shit, and they'll be showing you these women and shit, but you don't be knowing the dynamics behind what they showing you. You see what I'm saying? So let's say you got 3 bitches, let's say you got poly or whatever, and you got 2 of them, but they don't know that option B and shit. When you don't get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and cook her those grits, steak and eggs, and don't do these little particular things that she likes, she throw fucking food in your face. That ain't gonna get posted. You feel me? Okay. Or when you miss her car payment, she leave you on ice. That part ain't gonna be posted. You know what I mean? So it's about how you run your shit, and the respect that you have from your women is what makes it very imperative to whatever you're trying to do, bro. It doesn't matter how many. It matters like can you depend on them? If you catch a flat at 3 in the morning and you look at your phone and you don't feel like you got nobody to call, well, you ain't no boss player. Okay, you feel me?
Okay. I think it's like you said, mindset. And I think mindset goes back to frame. You know, are you living in your frame? Are you operating in your frame, or are you sacrificing your frame to please others?
Right.
Okay.
You know, and I think that's critical, because like the guy
let me hold that for you.
The guy
Do
making
you a favor.
the guy making grits.
He got me on this. I'm about to buy one.
Hey, what's up? You already know my boy. There you go.
There's one right there. Yep.
You know, because in Cali they stopped selling the
flavor shit.
The Newport.
I go to a spot in Fullerton. Oh, nice. Yeah. But like, you know, if you are sacrificing your frame constantly to please or keep a woman, I mean, I don't care how much money or how much status you think you have. You're not a boss. You're not in charge.
Yeah.
You are your appearance of boss status is completely dependent upon you pleasing her.
Okay. Real quick on that. What do you think about dudes leading with their wallet though?
I think it's another problem. I mean, I think it's a problem with the passport bros.
Okay.
You know, like, I think there's 2 types of passport
That's
bros.
why I put my shit international passport king. I changed it back because don't be putting me with some guys who's new travelers, and I've been traveling since fucking 2000, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got irritated because guys like, oh, Ivy, you a passport bro too? The fuck you talking about? Them fucking guys and shit. Austin's my guy, so shout out to him. I'm the first one to interview his ass too. So if it don't, but I'm just saying that. No, bro. Y'all niggas only be going to 3 places: DR, Brazil, and DR and Colombia, bro. Have you touched Thailand? No. Philippines? No. Canada? No. Africa? No. You see? You ain't been in none of these places, bro. You can't call yourself international food just because you got your passport. Because if you go into the select 3, you just want pussy and that's it, bro. Go to Paris. You've been to Paris. I've been to Germany. Yeah, guess what? I'm naming all this shit that I'm naming. You think that I'm talking about lifetime? I'm talking about last year, niggas. Yeah. I'm talking about 2022 only, bro.
That's what's up.
You should look at his Instagram. I'm like, dude, where you at now?
Fuck you talking about? I'm talking about 20 only, nigga. Yeah. So to lead them with the wall shit is cool, but you're not getting genuine pleasure out the woman and shit. You're getting manufactured pleasure.
Yep. See, that's the thing. Like, when you're leading with your wallet, you're making everything a transaction. All right. So you're negating genuine desire. Negating genuine desire. Most guys don't even know what genuine desire is. No. They have never experienced it. They've always did this quid pro quo, transaction type of love. I buy you this, you give me this. And I guess at the end of the day, you could say at the end of the day, relationships are at the bare minimum a transaction, right? You're only both there because of a condition. You guys are receiving something from this other person.
From another person supplies you.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a transaction there, but the genuine desire, what guys don't realize is that if you lead with your wallet, you're setting a standard. You're having a prostitute.
Okay, good way
I mean, like you're getting a prostitute, whether they want to admit it or not. Yeah. But they're only there. If they're only there because you're leading with your wallet, then you're paying for their attention. Okay. So, do you want to pay for attention, or do you want her to give you attention because she wants to give you the attention?
Very true.
I feel like when a man meets a woman, you need to do like 2 or 3 main things: how she's motivated, also how she's demotivated too. And
don't pay attention to both sides.
Yeah. How she's because you gotta pump you gotta pump the fucking balloon and shit, but you gotta have a tool to pop that shit out too.
True.
You see, y'all be worrying about how to pump that shit up. The shit gets so high, you don't know how to come it down because you ain't figure it out. So you gotta know how to inflate and deflate. You know what I'm saying? And then third is her language too, and that's the communication. You know what I'm saying? I'm an intellectual guy. Obviously, I hear I can talk, right? So guess what? The bad bitch that you want so much, she might be on my dick, but I ain't gonna fuck with her because I don't like how she talk. You see? But she might not even know that's what's wrong because I'm like, I can't even have intellectual conversation with this bitch. What I need her for?
Dude, that's the problem with women so much these days.
Yeah, I got more game than all you dating coaches. Yeah, don't y'all gonna bite my shit? Go ahead.
These women
I'm waiting.
put so
That's why I'm
much-
saying it.
They put so much in importance on their looks. Yes, your attractiveness is critical to whether or not we get you get our attention.
Yeah.
But man, the way if you do not behave properly, like I've heard women say dudes will talk themselves out of pussy.
Facts.
For real.
Bitches will talk
I've
themselves
seen dudes
out
do
of
it right
dick.
in front of me before.
And I've seen women talk themselves out of relationships, like good relationships that would be good for them. But it's again mindset, attitude. The problem with women today is that they're trying to play a role that's not their role. Okay, so I'm gonna get biblical because I have a degree in religion. So it says that there's a hierarchy. All right, there's a structure there. Men are the head of the household. Women are supposed to be what? Men are supposed to love their wives. Women are supposed to be submissive and respectful to their husbands. Yeah. Well, now we have flipped the script. We have women loving men and men respecting and submitting to men and women. And then you wonder why shit's all fucked up, right? You wonder why things are not working. Well, because you guys are playing different roles. Also, feminism was in the Bible too. People just don't know that. It says in Genesis 3:16, it says
Stone Cold Steve Austin just whipped your ass.
For your husband, he says the desire for your desire to control your husband, but he will rule over you. So this shit is all like biblical, like 10th degree. Like it's already been written. So like it's just knowing that if a woman is not being submissive and doesn't show you respect, I don't care how many people that loved you hurt you. Did something wrong against you. Everybody that says they love me has done something to disrespect me.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, saying you love somebody doesn't mean shit. It's the respect that really matters.
Dude, you could. I'm telling you this, and so for you square ass cats, y'all gonna say, "Oh, that dude with the beanie on his cap." Yeah, because you don't know real game. I can make any bitch fall in love with me in 30 days. Any bitch. That I interact with her. Obviously, if I ask her for a number and I don't get it, then obviously it's not her. But any woman that I interact with, any single one, bro. But it's not always worth it though. You see, sometimes I can't even get bitches my full dick shits because I don't want them to be a problem for me later. You feel me? It'd be funny. Like I might hit her off with 2 or 3 positions. I know about 50, but it's like, well, if I give her 47 of them bitches, if she gonna be at my door every fucking day, I don't want all
Yeah,
that.
you don't want to. Don't give out the Afi Sutra.
Yeah. I like to have your bitch. I like to have her laid down. I like to put my foot on her head. Yeah. And then you gonna take her out for ice cream, little nerd. I told you I'm the master level talker, boy.
Real quick, so to follow that up real quick, like obviously the guys ain't getting the girls because they're not choosable. How the hell can these niggas get choosable?
I mean,
they got to be good students.
Okay.
Dude, I've had consultations where cats want to argue with me, bro.
They on a consultation?
Bro. Yeah.
Damn.
To argue with me and shit. They'll tell me, oh, you don't know her. She ain't like that. Hey, dude, do you want the fucking game or not? Because obviously you paid me $250 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
So do you want me to tell you this shit or not? You know what I mean? Or
So they ask for your advice, but then they saying, nah, never mind. Maybe this ain't right.
And also too, dudes be wanting to put that in no offense, it be the black cats too. Because whenever I interview cats out the country or white cats or Spanish, they don't do that shit. When I interview these black cats, they want to tell me how big their dick is before they tell me. They want to give me their shit. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I be doing my thing and I got this one over here and I'm pimping over here. But I just be sitting back like this, waiting for the B-U-T. I'm waiting. How long is the story? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 or 7. But okay, let's go, because your story's the fucking same, bro.
But it's like, even if they did, like if you were moving like that, then why do you need my help?
It's that easy.
That's
They
the
won't put
thing.
that dick out.
If you had that much game, then why are you coming to me?
That's that black dude shit, bro. I don't experience that with no other race,
for
bro.
real, for real.
It be unnecessary. It ain't even like I pull my dick out first. I got 1,000 fucking videos where my dick is out. I don't need to say it right now. You know what I'm saying? You pay me. I'm here to listen. You feel me?
I feel you.
So
I
it's
think
different.
like they first start off with like guys need to figure out where they're at in their life, what they want, and then go after pursuing what they want. So if you first got to work on yourself individually. If you want a 10, and
Say 9. There are no such thing
Okay,
as
yeah,
10.
okay.
bro.
Man, thank you, man.
All right.
I just roasted my boy the other day about
let's
this
say you
shit,
want a
man.
9. Let's say you want a
I'm not even a 10. I got hella fucking issues. I'm just master level of hoes. I got
telling
issues
you, man,
though. I
I'm
ain't
like,
perfect.
man.
All right, so let's say you want a 9.
Thank you.
Well, you're a 2.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Why do you think you have the right to go after that and expect that?
True.
Because to get that status, they put in the work to get that type of status. So if you want to get to that place, and you can attract that, then you got to put in the work that requires to get that. You got to be physically fit. I mean, that's critical. I mean, just going to the gym alone helps men with their mental health. All right, it helps them physically. Like, I mean, being in a decent shape is beneficial beyond just getting women. But there's starting points. There's little basic, things that you could do to help improve. And as you trial and error. Try, fail. Try, fail.
Man,
See
dudes
what
don't want
works.
to fail nowadays.
No,
the thing.
they're afraid of failure.
Yeah.
They're afraid of embarrassment.
I'm gonna drop a wrench in the shit. Some women don't even like attractive dudes, bro. They're more
It's
in
crazy. I came
tune
across
with
those
how
too.
you treat them
True that
is
too.
what's better,
True
bro.
that too.
Just like women like, oh man, her baby dated hella fat. She likes big dudes.
Yeah,
Stupid.
True that.
But it's
She
also
like big
like
dudes.
wondering why though. Like you have to figure out what's the why to it though. Like right? Because like all women like attractive dudes.
That's my
Not
boy
all.
JP, man.
How's it going, bro?
Glenn.
JP.
So like a lot of women, all women like attractive dudes. Just like all
But
women
hold
like,
on.
but not everyone.
Attractive to what they feel.
Yes.
Because people think attractive is just across the board, like 6 foot jawline. No, it ain't. Some women like
I mean,
stocky. Some women like basketball. Like, put it like this: some women like basketball players.
Yeah.
Some women like football players. They're both players. They're both athletes, but they're two different type of players.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that there's a level of fitness there. See what I'm saying? Like there's a capability.
I'll get you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
know.
don't have to have a 6-pack chiseled out all the time. But like it's like there's a level of capability. Because being physically fit speaks a lot of different things. Like, okay, if you're physically fit, then that means you could protect. You have the ability to
You're giving them security, so you're already building it for them.
You're
like
hitting
you
a
said.
whole lot of different points,
Yeah.
and you're not just on the sexual aspect of it. So being physically capable is important. Even given the presentation that you're physically capable.
True.
So I mean that's a great place to start off.
I'm not buff at all, but I'm big enough, tall, and my confidence alone shows that I've kicked somebody's ass before, and the bitch knows that.
Or you ain't going back down. From
Yeah,
it.
she could just kind of tell. Like I talk too much. I'm too confident of a person to obviously it comes from somewhere. God didn't say, baby, I'm coming out the coochie and shit. Confidence. Like it doesn't work like that. I had to build this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
So outside of the gym, where else could they build their confidence up?
So
Success.
Yeah, but I would say just for the cheat sheet for any dude, bro, as long as you have confidence, you don't have to build confidence off fucking women. You can build confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like so right now, I published 30 books and I've written 35 books in less than 3 years. But guess what? You think it don't get easier? That first book took my whole life.
Okay.
Book 36 gonna take me like 3 weeks if I wanted to. You see what I'm saying? But that's because I keep doing the shit.
But it was just like you were saying
Repetition.
earlier, trial and error, trial and error.
Yeah. Trial and error is like
You can't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Cannot.
I'll point back to the gym and say I was 285 pounds.
Oh shit, for real?
I was fat as fuck.
Damn.
And then I competed in bodybuilding.
He's smaller now. He was bigger the last time I seen him.
Yeah.
I asked him, what happened to you?
It's like,
Grow that shit back. You back in it
I
now.
need my beard back.
But you cool now. You was flat at first.
Yeah.
Flat and skinny. Get out of here.
But like, I mean, I went from like 30% body fat to 4% body fat
shit.
on stage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And the
discipline.
confidence that I learned from just the gym, like going out there, trial and error, putting the work in, repetition. I decided at 30 to go back to college and get a degree in religion, just because. You know, so now I have a degree in something I don't even utilize. But just because I was told I was stupid in high school, I wanted to prove to myself that I'm not stupid because I was able to be smart enough to go learn fitness enough to get on the stage to compete and get sponsored. So I must not be stupid, right? So just from the working out, you could get, confidence in that and apply it to every other area of your life. It's the discipline of what you learn from the fitness. It's like the repetition, it's the constant work. It's the you apply that type of dedication into every other area in your life. You will find success through trial and error. But it's taking the time and putting the work. It's prioritizing it. How important is it to you? If you want success in business, the same thing. You're going to trial and error. You're going to fail. You're going to succeed. You're going to fail and succeed. And you take all those lessons and you learn from them, or you get advice from other people that have already gone through them, to help you reach your goal. But if you don't take the initiative and you don't apply that, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah. Here, Glenn. I'm gonna drop the see. That was the first one, and then we tag team that. I'm gonna drop the 2 and the 3, and then I'm gonna tell you a secret too.
Okay.
Oh look, boom. Actually, we gonna add a fourth one, dude. The fourth. This is the bonus one first, dude. If you know how to make a woman laugh, bro, in there, bro. Plus. And I don't mean be a goddamn comedian either, fool.
Yeah.
That don't mean it.
Like
you ever seen the so and so? Not that fucking type of shit, bro.
Consistent joke.
Yeah. So but you so that's a 1.5. You need a backbone because if you are in long-term relationships, the woman is going to test you. And it's not always a shit test. Sometimes it's just like a baby. A baby cry. It's not like, let me give my dad a shit test. Like, no, they want some fucking shit. So you got to have a backbone, and you have to have goals. You have to be working towards something. A lot of times, I'm going to say 43%. I'm a mathematician, teacher. 43% of guys, so I have a conversation with them. They tell me about some girl or whatever. I'll be like, hey, check this out. What you want to do in life? I said,
no goal.
You fucked up, bro.
No
you need
goal.
goals.
No goal.
You don't even have goals. How you going to sell your dream to bitches you don't even know what you want to do? I'm already turned off. You didn't pay me $250, and I already want to get off this shit. Like, oh, this one of these fucking guys don't even know what the fuck you want to do, bro. Like, that's a turn off, bro. That's a big ass turn off. Even if you lying, bro, fucking produce a fucking script that you resell this shit. Hey, I want to be an engineer.
Fake it till you make it.
Give them something to say. You be like, you say, hey baby, you don't know. She don't fucking know either. So where the fuck y'all going? She looking for you for leadership, and you like, oh no, I just want some consistent sex.
You can't even make up your own mind.
So that's the 2 and the 3. And his secret is, y'all think Glenn is a saucy, a swaggy white dude. He really black. See, it works. It'll work on your bitch too.
Tell me, you date sisters too? Or?
No, I did. I've dated girls before. See, my stepdad's black. I grew up in a black home.
Oh, okay.
So like my brother and sisters are mixed.
Okay.
So like I'm taking dudes' heads off just for dropping the N-word or saying the wrong thing around me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like the one white kid in the hood that none of the black people liked and none of the Mexican people liked. It was just like you were like a sore thumb.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
All right.
I was the one white kid in the black neighborhood.
Yeah. So we relate then. We know.
But I wasn't the sore thumb though.
Yeah.
You were cool.
I was in there.
Okay. So, can you guys explain how important networking is for a man?
It's nobody does it alone. Okay, like I work with RP Thor. Okay. Right. He's on Rule 0. Good friend of mine. Good friend. He's like old father. He's like another dad type of dude.
That's my uncle.
Yeah, and like networking really expands who you are, and iron sharpens iron. So if you don't have another man to test you, you don't know how durable you are.
True.
You don't know what you're capable of. You don't know your weaknesses. So networking is critical for any man to develop into what he can be. Thor's motto is like a rising tide lifts all boats. And he's like, and we're the rising tide. Okay. So it's like we're lifting everybody up. We're lifting everybody on. Every time we do a show on Saturday, we're networking with these guys that we work with on the panel, and we're all trying to level each other up. I do all of Thor's editing for his shows. Okay. I help produce all his clips. I do his voiceovers for his commercials for his products. Like I do that for free. You know what I'm saying? Without charge. Why? Because I'm lifting him up. He's lifting me up. It's being able to network and leveling each other up, knowing who's a good fit for you to help bring you out to the best of you.
Ain't that a trip though? I be tripping off this shit too. Let's just think about it. We're all, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm pretty sure we're all 30 and up.
Yeah, for sure.
Isn't it a trip how let's say, how many motherfuckers we met in our lifetime? 50,000. How is it that just some people you just gravitate to? You know what I'm saying? Just like when I met him, we met at a speaking engagement. I could have gravitated to somebody else.
Me, I met you, Thor, at the same place.
I didn't know that y'all didn't know each other.
Yeah, I knew of Thor then. See, I was with Paul from Apex Mindset. Like he came into town, and that's why I drove down there. After that, I was on film set, and then I drove from there straight there, San Diego. So I was meeting up with Paul. But that's when I met Thor and you.
Then we went out to eat after.
Then we went out to eat, and we just been tight ever since. It's like it's just you don't know.
But it's weird though, because it's like sometimes you have people who seem like they be your friends, but it just ain't there, and that's what happens with the bitches too. See, I warmed y'all up to tell y'all what y'all really wanted to know, because I know y'all care about friends. But seriously though, I'm a networker just by. This is my personality anyway. So it's just cool.
Cold approach networks. Like, you know that guys with cold approach girls? Nah, he cold approach network.
Man, it takes a lot. That's
good. That's good.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't say everybody needs it because some people are simple though. Yeah. But if you want to be successful, you have to have it. But some people don't want to be successful, and I had to even learn that because I would be pissed off.
That shit. Trust me, man. I try not to get mad at motherfuckers. Like when I see like. You don't want more? Like, what do you want? Why are you even getting up every day?
Dude,
like,
I know.
Just content with your situation.
I know cats 40 that don't even have a car and shit. You're like, I could just take the train. Like, I mean, yeah, but still.
You don't want a car?
You don't even got to get a sauce just to, you know, like, you don't want to just.
I don't think you should ever be content.
Yeah.
The day you become content in life is the day you start regressing.
Don't you guys think that hurts you in a relationship too? Just being stagnant and your woman checking you out? Like,
yeah, because, you know, that. You got to figure, like, if you have only X amount of resources, right, and you're not continually acquiring more resources and growing your nest egg here, that's going to shrink because you have to live off that. So if your girl doesn't see you constantly growing and, you know, expanding and acquiring new skills and developing yourself, she's going to see, like, well, his resources are eventually going to run out. You know, who this guy is not going to end up being this way forever. It's going to end up going. He's not developing, evolving, and creating something new to, you know, to secure the status that he has. So that's the thing. Guys will get girls, but not not maintain and secure their status in their eyes. The best way guys can avoid their girl from, you know, leaving them is constantly being the best option that she sees. Now, how do you do that? Is it maintaining this character, this person who you are, or is it always constantly growing and improving who you are? Okay, because what she fell in love with today is who she fell in love with.
I'm telling you,
but
man,
if you don't grow into something better
you,
than that, by the time
how you got her is how you keep her, man. That's what I say.
But if you don't grow and develop and get better at it, you're not gonna maintain her.
I will say this though too. You need to understand your woman's form of happiness.
True.
You know what's one of my y'all don't got hoes anyway. Y'all can't buy it. That's what I do. First conversation because I need to know. Because by me asking her that, I shouldn't even said that. Because if I hear my shit on the internet, keep hearing it like 5 or 6 times, I'm like, that came from me saying it on that shit. I knew I should have kept it to myself. No, because for real, what that does, it sounds like some slick shit, but really it tells me her ceiling.
True.
You see what I'm saying? If I deal with a chick and she tell me. No, I'm gonna say bitch. We going back to cussing again. Nice. If I tell her she just I wanted to stay close to my family and just get a house and have a kid. Okay, well then that's the max out for her. If I meet a chick and she's like I want to be a movie star, okay, we can maneuver with her. You know what I mean? Because she's a dreamer. I'm a dreamer too. So now we can speak. So even though she may be a good woman, a good house mom, and all of that, if I want to be a goddamn movie star and have a podcast and do all, we might not fit. That's another thing. Sometimes
she put a ceiling on it.
Don't fit. Just because it look good don't fit. So I can meet a goddamn lawyer and shit, ass, titties, 6 figures, but guess what? She talked too much fucking shit. Out.
Okay.
I ain't gonna be like, well, at least she a lawyer though. But she don't make my life easy.
You know, argues to do everywhere.
That's a good point.
I'm telling Glenn this shit last night. Like shit, I'm used to fucking a gang of bitches, and now I don't even want to do it no more. And I was asking him, I was like, it seemed, I don't know if it's the age. Or what? And I'm actually like going through it now. It hasn't even completed its whole rotation yet, but
so far, what do you think it is? Like
it started with my mode, the first one. So I started YouTube 2018. Okay. 2018. So when I wrote my book, so it was 2020. My man RPC, shout out to him. Real Pill Chauvinist. He was selling me on this shit. He was just like, man, you need to do a mukbang. I was like, what the fuck is that? And he was just like, you just got to take a certain amount of time out, like take 30 days, and just take a step back. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I ain't got no problems with no hoes, so what the fuck I need to do that shit for? And he was just like, no, just try it. I was like, all right, I do 30. So I was like, all right. My rotation was heavy then. And then so once I took a step back, I didn't realize how much energy I was giving women. See, what I did was I connected problems. I connected it to problems, and I didn't realize energy. So then I was, so you got this one, she missed you. That could be a problem because you might be in college and shit. You trying to do a midterm and shit. The bitch missing you is taken away, and you got some shit to do. So that, you know what I mean. So
then you're rushing your work, trying to get it done to please her.
So I did a full 9 months with no bitches and no sex, and I only had one cheat back because I got bitches flying in and shit. You squares, y'all ain't never had no bitch fly in. Y'all fly the bitches in. See the difference? Keywords. I have and I didn't even hit. She just gave me some head. I felt bad about that though, because I'm like, shit, that wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I went 9 months, and in that 9 months, I wrote and published 4 books, and they all went number fucking 1.
Man, that's
all 4 of them went number 1. And it wasn't even no finesse. See, a lot of you guys be finessing y'all books and shit. Y'all put a book out and y'all say it'll go number 1 and shit. You'll come out with a dating book and have that shit titled, in 1996,
girls.
Girl. Yeah, they just make a weird ass topic and shit. Oh yeah, this is the number 1 book in 5-minute reads and shit. You're the only person to put that, fool. I know what the fucking shit is. Put dating and shit. Let's see, that should be 5,078 then. Let's put the shit where it really is. So, and like I said, my love language is words of affirmation. So I'm just, I'm writing this shit. I remember, and shout out to her, I don't even want to say her name, but I remember it was crazy because I had my book Conversation with the Mind, and I was sitting on it, and I was just feeling like, damn, man. And, I'm an avid book reader. Before I started doing YouTube, I would read 1 or 2 books per week.
Oh, shit. Damn. Okay.
Routine. But that's how my mother raised me, though.
Yeah.
My mom, y'all was raised by Santa Claus. I was raised by books and shit. I was reading when I was 4, bro.
Damn.
I was reading when I was 4.
Shit.
And so y'all could think it's cap. Fuck you. I don't really give a fuck. Just because it took you, just because you didn't start reading as a teenager, hey, I don't know about that. But, so then, boom. Conversation with the Mind, boom, number 1. But I remember I was sitting, I was like, damn, because I was comparing the shit that I read, and I was feeling like it wasn't good enough.
Okay.
And I was my girl at the time, because it was already plugged in. I didn't even promote it or nothing. I just put it up there, midnight, woke up to a number 1. I drove home and cried.
Damn.
I cried on the way home, because I'm like, damn, like my dream is, because I always wanted to be an author. The 30 books and shit wasn't a part of my plan. I just wanted to
do it.
Because I was always writing poetry, raps and shit. I always write. People say, oh, why you write so much shit? I was always doing that fucking shit, bro. Just because it sound weird to you. The same time you chase hoes, play Madden, watch videos and shit like that in YouTube. I'm writing. Just what I tell you. I said, you take me to the airport, I'm just gonna finish my book.
Working. Okay.
I ain't gonna take a nap. I always got something to do. So once I did that, I'm like, man, and then. So then it went number 1. I cried. I'm like, oh, shit, damn. And then put another one out in 2 weeks because I already had that one. Went number 1 again. I'm like, oh, shit, this is better than pussy now.
Because your value going up, man. So the work's getting done for you.
Because it's a different level of validation when people are valuing your mind. See, it's not like I just got a T-shirt and people are buying it and I'm making money.
Pure example, man. But I said I had to have you here because I want to pick your brain. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I need. So
So it's a different level and it's motivating. So somebody telling me, hey man, like somebody telling me, I read that one book and people send you screenshots. I be doing webinars and shit. Motherfuckers be having like 50-page notes on my shit. That's better than a bitch telling me I'm hella fine. I already know that. You know what I'm saying? So, your bitch told me that already. So So it was a whole thing. So once I did that, then after the monk mode and then I start trying to date again, it was weird. It was weird for 2 reasons. It was weird. For first reason, it was weird because I had social status now. So I'm used to bitches being on my dick on another level. Because bitches to be on your dick like, you look good, you smell good, whatever. But now I be kingdom, so every time I get a deep hit, I'm king first. Bitches don't even call me my name no more. Hey king, hey king. And then so when I meet a bitch at the bar, she don't call me king. I'll be like, hey, hello.
You know who I am?
Don't call me out. It's weird.
I get you.
It
I
makes
get
it
you. I
weird
get
now.
you.
You know
I
what I'm
get you.
saying? Like it's weird. So it just changes it. So the
You know,
social
Your
thing.
Majesty.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like I don't even I got to train you. Like so, yeah, that part was weird. Like what you and then the time and shit. It's just like you know, okay, I'm a sculptor. See, fucked you up. Y'all couldn't even tell. I sound like I'm a pimp, but I be sculpting and shit. Fucked y'all up. That's diversity. But just shit like that. And then I would like go on dates and shit. And then they wouldn't go well. Not go well like hell dates, but just you know, like you go to and it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, ooh, that was good.
Something wasn't
And I'd be
clicking.
mad, like, man, I could have fucking wrote a chapter.
Yeah.
I done spent $60 fucking and shit taking this bitch because there's a cap. You supposed to first date shouldn't be. You be trying to roll the red carpet out 200 fucking times.
Hey, I'm glad you speaking on this right now,
You
man.
gotta work
Look,
your way up, bro.
Man, I
My
got
first dates, I won't even pick bitches. The first date we meeting up, you can't even see what kind of car I got or ride in it with me
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
We gotta work our way up to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like, you want them to, they have to qualify to you.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I might find you interesting enough to take you on a date, but to get the full red carpet, like that's earned. Too many guys give out shit for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
That bitches need to earn. That women deserve to earn. They think that they just get it because they are.
Yeah. Entitlement.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with women. They are so entitled, but guys are entitled too.
Yeah.
You know, because they feel like
Hella
once they
entitled.
rolled out that red carpet,
They feel they should get
they
something
thinking
back.
they hear R. Kelly in their head singing, "You must be used to be spending."
Hey, look, the thing is, sometimes the women don't even ask. They
True.
just be trying to like show off and shit, acting
Yep.
like they got it. It ain't even like the woman is saying, "This is what I want." And
That's
it's
what I
like,
mean
oh,
by
got
leading
that.
with that wallet, man.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
like,
like, man.
I love acting like I'm broke.
I know a lot of people say like, you know, a lot of girls like, don't take me on a coffee date. Well, if I'm not gonna take you on a real date until I actually know that
You're
I actually
worth it.
want to be around you long enough to wait for that meal or something.
Yeah.
True.
Like I may just want to get to know you just briefly. Like, okay, because women will know within 5 minutes whether or not they want to fuck a guy.
yeah,
Okay?
true.
A guy needs to know at least within about 10, 15 minutes if she is worth pursuing, if her behavior,
Yeah.
the way she presents herself
My time's worth
is
it.
worth pursuing.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So that's why that coffee date's important. You know, that meetup is important. Because if you don't do the meetup and you just jump to, you know, lobster, well, shit, that whole restaurant, that whole environment will be a lot busier.
I will say this real quick though is, and see we're all older and the young fucking guys, y'all cats be trying to get to know bitches through text, bro. That's
For real.
God.
No, bro. They
telling
need the 20-30, bro. 20
Dude,
or
these
30 minutes,
things-
bro.
These things have ruined the way people interact.
Social media ruined it too.
Ruined. When I was coming up, if you wanted to talk to a girl, you had to go up to her and talk to her. You actually had to
I
meet
remember
her
waiting.
Back in my day, we had to write letters,
Wait till
you know what I'm
9. I remember having to wait till 9 p.m. for the calls and shit. You
For the
know
free,
what I'm saying?
for the free hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because when we was in high school and shit, we stayed with the family. We all had to share the phone. Phone be busy and shit.
Get
Dude,
your time,
that,
yeah.
damn.
Gotta
just
make
think
sure
about
everybody in
that.
bed so no one
The
pick up the other
phone
line.
is busy. That seems like an absurd thing, but
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
like the phone used to be busy. You
I
could
didn't even
actually
know.
call somebody and be like, "Oh, it's busy."
Man, nothing like man. I gotta.
Or remember, like, you wouldn't even talk to a girl unless your boys are pushing you. Like, man, you should go talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, you actually had to go up there and
actually,
personally interact
yeah.
with her.
Yep.
And you
Face
had
to
get good
face.
'cause you get
Yeah.
cooked if you
It was
wasn't.
face to face. It wasn't
Yeah, it wasn't
behind
like
the
you weren't able
screen.
to hide behind an
Yeah.
avatar.
Yeah.
You know, like that's where guys are fucking up. They're relying. Everybody's relying way too much on technology, social media to do the work for them.
Yeah.
So where do you think these guys should get experience? Like,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how I learned. That's
What'd
how I
you say?
learned. I was
I think
mentored by
so.
pimps though.
I think it's a combination of both. You know, we live in this generation where, like, well, I think our generation is probably the generation that was more of a hybrid, right? So we had, you know, 80s babies were the ones that didn't have the internet yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
but it was
developed a
coming.
little bit of, like,
Yep.
life before.
Hey, I remember when AOL first came out.
Yep.
So you
They
had
had a
to
little
Like,
disc pumping in the
you
thing.
in the
Instagram.
chat room? I'd be like, no, bro. Remember Black Planet? I used to know
Instant
that.
Messenger,
Yeah.
MySpace.
So we grew up before the internet, so we had to develop some social skills that had to do with interacting with people outside of digital interaction, right? So we have that prior, and then the birth of internet was also during our time too. So we have that healthy balance of knowing how to communicate and interact with people in normal places, like
Best of both
conversation.
worlds.
And then but this new generation, they don't have that.
Yeah.
Everything is all digital. So I think the best way to do it is apply both. You know, learn to work with people and talk to people in real life, in person.
Build social skills.
Talk to the Starbucks barista. You know, chat her up. Just have communications and dialogue with people, interact with people in person that are strangers.
Okay.
And then apply that to, every other area in your life.
You know what? I'm gonna draw a line though. I wouldn't even say that. And this is something I never said. I'm just thinking about it. It isn't fucking the internet that fucked the game up. It's the smartphone, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not the internet because
It makes things just more, make things more
When you said
accessible.
MySpace, it made me make that connect the dot because I remember having MySpace, but the whole thing with the MySpace is I remember the exciting part was I had to wait till I got home.
Yeah.
You had to get to that computer.
I had to get
Yeah.
man when I used to come home and I used to get new friend requests, new comments,
Yeah.
new man. I used to be like, hey,
You're
but
like
now
15 all at once. You're
Yeah.
like,
But now
damn.
it's so accessible to the
instant.
phone.
And there wasn't no emojis. There was
Yeah.
you actually had to type some shit. You know what I'm saying?
but now it's the same thing, but it's instant.
Yeah.
So there's no build
And
up.
it's always in your hands. Always
Yeah, that's
accessible.
what I said. It's the devices. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't blame the internet. I blame the devices.
No, I'm
that
just
we
saying across
utilize.
the board how they just say
Yeah,
the
yeah.
internet. But
It's not the internet. It's the
smartphone.
devices. It's the devices that we use to communicate. It's helped. It's helped and hindered at the same time. You know, it's been able.
Because I couldn't live without it now.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
nobody could live without it.
That's harsh. I could, but
I
I
don't
don't
think-
want
I don't-
to.
Yeah.
I don't
It'd just
think
be
to a
harder.
degree-
I
I don't
Yeah.
think to a degree we could because like so many apps and stuff that you utilize, that you don't like have your credit card or whatever. You just use your app. To start your car. Oh, you left your keys in the car. Well,
Yeah, unlock your shit.
app.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, there's so many things that are on your phone now that I think it makes it so
Okay.
dependent. People so dependent on it.
We're trying to help these dudes wake up and know like they're missing the picture. You know what I'm saying? You guys are dropping good points and stuff right now that are reason why this is why you can't get here. And B, give me just a quick like list of 5, like your 5 and your own 5. You guys might agree with each other, but what's your 5 reasons that dudes don't realize why they single?
You go first.
One, okay, so either
Because I don't want to copy yours. Because we're going to give them 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
okay. 5 reasons why guys are single. One, they haven't developed a dominant masculine presence.
So you think that they have to be dominant. They can't have that little bit of a soft beta
I
type
think
of
they
thing.
need to create a dominant masculine presence that works for them.
Okay.
So like,
okay,
when
I get what you're saying.
and I encourage everybody that want to know what a dominant masculine presence is, go check out RP Thor's dominant masculine presence seminar and webinar that he sells. You can find it on my link tree and everything else. But establishing a dominant masculine presence that works for you. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be the same one that I have.
Yeah.
Your dominant masculine presence could be completely different than mine, but it works for you. So establishing that, all right, and then establishing your frame. Too many guys are always willing to sacrifice their frame or live in their girl's frame, and they wonder why they're not there. Okay, so that's 1, dominant masculine presence. 2, knowing and owning your frame, living in your frame. 3, working out, getting in shape, getting that confidence that you get in the gym. 4, being successful in something. Whatever.
Something.
Just anything.
Anything. That's a place to start. Just something.
Because you
Be
think
successful.
that leads back to confidence.
Exactly.
Okay.
It leads back to confidence and it grows. It makes you want to be more successful. You want
Other
to test the
things.
waters more.
True,
out.
true, okay.
So be successful in something. I don't care if it's collecting pogs.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
remember pogs? And
Yeah,
slammers?
yeah.
I used to have that.
Slammers.
Yeah.
Collect something
Yeah.
or be successful in something.
Yeah.
And then 5, because they do not know how to communicate. They don't understand how women communicate, and they expect women to communicate how men communicate. And they don't understand that women communicate covertly and indirectly, and that men will communicate more directly and overtly. They don't understand this. A lot of guys say that they miss that she's sending mixed signals. Women don't send mixed signals.
no, that's just how
the
they answer.
medium is the message.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't ever. Like, I tell people this. I never take what people say for true. I watch how they move. If I wait till their words and their actions are congruent.
Yeah. I get you.
I think those 5 things are things that guys definitely that are struggling with women. They probably suffer with one or multiple of those things.
Okay.
All right, I need that. Hey, last night I spent $15 on some dope fiend Pall Mall cigarettes. I was disappointed. I said I need to smoke.
Yeah, $15.
Yeah, but I wanted to
Down
smoke.
in
But I'm like, these are the dope fiend cigarettes. I'm spending 15 for these. This would need to be my. And look, I lost them. It's telling me something.
Did you lose them, bro?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for in the car. Yeah, I don't know where the pictures is at. I only smoked like 7 of them. Like, Paul Mall, dope fiend. So let me see. 5 things of why men aren't successful with women. Let me see. The first thing is they don't know where they want to go in life. I say that's the most imperative.
So no goal, no nothing.
Direction. No, and it'd be weird too, because you would assume I'm talking about the young cats.
Nah,
It'd be older cats too.
You go on my analytics, man. See who be watching my podcast, man. It's dudes in their 30s. I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought
we checked yesterday. What was it, like 30 to 45 or something like that?
Yeah, I'll say 32 and up. 32 and up, man. Like, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
That's my demographic too. Like people that watch my shit, like 35, 45.
Yeah, 32 and up for me.
When you start blowing it, that the young people are gonna come in. There ain't. I don't feel there's a way to blow without the young people.
Yeah.
I
believe it. I believe it.
Share and click.
I believe it. Yeah.
Repost.
But so far, man, that like just the stuff that I've been trying to like just put out there, sharing stuff that the women have been saying and stuff like that, man. It seems like my category from 44 to 54, man, is higher than my 18 to 25.
Yep.
And I'm like, God damn.
Well, it's also the level of game that you're giving them too.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of the game a lot of things that we talk about to young men, they don't grasp or understand because their mindset is different.
That's why I ain't gonna pop all the way because I'm not relatable.
It's like they're
Okay.
But I know it though.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm aware.
I get what you're saying.
I mean, it's just like when you're younger and your mom and your dad tell you, when you gonna go through this, you're gonna go through this.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, whatever. But when you grow up, you're like, oh shit.
And like a lot of people, like there's a lot of content creators that are talking about things that they don't really know about.
Yeah, that they don't live it.
They don't live it.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
live
tell
it.
you how to be an obvious.
Exactly,
I'm not gonna tell you how to be a player.
Exactly.
Like, because I'm not a player.
I
Like,
guess
I'll tell you how to maintain a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful woman in my
Yeah.
relationship. I'll tell you how to operate that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how to navigate that. I'll tell you the struggles and trials that I've gone through in that, and how to be successful in that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna tell you how to game 5 or 6 bitches.
Like,
Like that's not my thing. Now, have I done that before in life? Sure, but like I wasn't even trying. Didn't even know how to do it. It just happened.
Just fell in your lap.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not
Direction?
having no goals and direction is the first one. Not willing to fail is very important.
Scared. Okay.
Not willing to fail. These fucking guys.
Can you explain that how important that is that you have to fail?
You have to fail because failure make you make adjustments. Fool.
Yeah.
It's like they're
Exactly.
staying in their comfort zone. They're not
Exactly.
willing to.
Yeah.
It's the fear of failure.
What-
It's not failing. It's the fear of the consequence of failure. How you're going to be looked at. What people are going to think.
Speaking on that real quick, can you explain on how a man should absorb getting critiqued?
Yeah, you gotta have your ego in check.
Exactly.
Guys don't be having their ego in check. See. I just got so charisma. Y'all think my ego was out of control, but it really is in check. That's just I'm a showman because I do podcasts. I know people like this. Fuck you guys up. I could just talk like this regular if I want to. I can get in my teacher mode and just be like, yeah. So open up.
Open up your chapter book. This love page 7.
Open up my own book. You see? Yeah. So that. What else, man? I would say they don't search for mentorship.
Oh, that's a huge.
They don't search
That is
for
a
it.
huge one.
Like the people,
Why do you say that is though?
Man,
Ego. They worried about.
ego, and I think it's also rejection too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's an assumption that guys just need to know. Like you should know. You should just know how to do it. You shouldn't have to ask for help.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it's a pride thing.
Okay,
and
yeah, I was
it's
gonna say
like-
pride thing.
But it's also like an assumption. Like, if I go, I'm gonna look stupid for asking.
Yeah. Okay.
well, I'm finesse game, so I it's like it's not even, and even I learned this when I was young, and I'm gonna send you guys both. I got
for sure.
plenty of books, but this particular book, Tales from the Underworld, The Life and Times of King Fee. It's just basically about my life. So then everything that I say, it'll make triple sense where you know where I came from. See, a lot of you guys, you won't understand me because you don't know my background. You know what I'm saying? You just see me on here talking shit, but you don't know the type of shit that I've been through.
He's a pimp like Sugar Free.
You know, so
bet, I
it's
believe.
different. But yes, they don't see. So some guys will be mentored, but they won't search. I literally will search for the people that I need.
Yeah.
And multiple mentors too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For real.
Like you know,
I don't luck up on them. I find them.
Yeah.
like it's just not one mentor.
Yeah.
You need multiple
With an S.
mentors. You know, like you need, you may need guys like Afi to teach you how to game girls, but you may need a guy like
I can teach people confidence if they. I can teach people confidence without even teaching them. I could just say, you know what, you want to learn confidence? Hell yeah! Watch my videos for 24 hours and you'll have it.
But it's like, where you go?
But study it because it's real quick. I'm a big wrestling fan. I got a shout out to my wrestling podcast, Expert Level Wrestling Podcast. I go to WrestleMania and everything.
Okay.
Like
Shit.
that's one of my dream jobs is to
Okay.
be a writer for the
We're
WWE.
just talking about
I still
that.
like the older WWE, WWF era.
Roman Reigns is fire though. Don't sleep on him. He's really doing this thing. But he's doing this thing because they let him be him.
Yeah, okay.
Vince had this little fucking good guy character he
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
be,
yeah.
but once he started letting him, because he a cocky motherfucker, he a good looking guy, muscles, so he knows he's.
But it's like you have to find the mentor that you need. Like I might go to Afi Kingdom for game, right? But I'll go to Phil Foster for fitness, right? You know, because I'll have him mentor me there. I'm not going to go to Afi for fitness. That's not his lane.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm saying like you have to have multiple mentors.
Yeah.
There's not a one size fits all mentor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's critical when you say mentors. It's just like know that you're going to need a diversity of them.
Okay.
So that's 3. What's another reason why? Let me see some stupid shit people be telling me. One-itis.
Ooh.
One-itis.
Ooh.
I even had one-itis before too.
Can you explain that to the viewers?
The one-itis is just like when you find it, the first time you fall in love.
Yep.
That first
See,
girl.
I talk so
Stuck.
much shit. Y'all wouldn't even know I was a real teacher. You wouldn't know that. So I be laughing at the high school kids who be so in love, and I be laughing because I be thinking, you actually think this is the last person?
Yep.
Like you really think you're 17?
Yeah.
Now this my girl, man.
That's
all right,
it.
all right,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Uh-huh. So much life, man.
Yeah, man. And
It's
I
the
don't think
lie of that though. It's
That
the
even
lie.
coincides with friends, because the friends you grew up with, you think, oh, they're
I'm
gonna
not
last
cool with none of
forever.
my friends.
Yeah.
You know what's funny
well,
is like
not funky, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, I'm the
I
same
think
way.
it's like I think you'll be good in life if you grow up and you get out of high school and stuff and you have like one good friend from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have one good friend
Me too.
that I known for like
No, I got
we're
like
like,
two.
we're like been friends for like 20 plus years, man. Like that's my boy. Like I'll do anything for him.
Yeah.
Like we don't talk every day.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
have
we-
to.
I
don't
maybe
have
I
to,
maybe
man.
talk to
I
him
get
maybe
to-
once, twice a year.
Yeah.
If that, we get together once every few years.
But if you call him, you know you're there.
Yeah, but if I call him, I know he's gonna be right there. If, I
Yeah,
need him.
yeah.
If I'm in need, I know I can call him and be like, "Yo, I got you." You
Yeah.
know, like, but I don't think people understand that. You know,
Yeah.
like,
No, they don't, especially not this new generation coming up. Man.
No.
That's different.
Yeah, number 5
number
is
4, right?
no, that was 4.
Yeah, that's for.
This is the last one. Is be unapologetic of yourself. A lot of people aren't successful because they want to fit in. They want people to like them. I don't give a fuck who like me.
Yeah.
I like myself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and bitches like me. So yeah, what you gotta you want to be a trailblazer. A lot of these guys are fucking followers and drifters, man.
Yeah, too many people are
Even
just
with this red
carbon
pill
copies.
shit, these guys are fucking
Yeah.
drifters.
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, speak on this real quick before you guys head out. Everybody looking for this red pill thing, you know what I'm saying, awareness and waking up and stuff like that. But a lot of people, I think they falling for the wrong thing. I think they really feeling that the red pill is going to make pussy fall in their lap.
See, okay, I've debated multiple content creators on red pills, in red pill spaces. Like I went off on Kevin Wade Wilder.
It's a lot of red pill masturbators.
Yeah, I went off on
On the
with
information, they don't do
fire.
nothing with it.
I went off on self-developed. Like I even took shots at Matt Walsh recently.
I don't know that.
He's like a commentator. You know, he's a TradCon. There's a lot of people that are in this space, and this is why Rich Cooper calls it the Mano Swamp. There's a lot of people in this space that are not congruent, and they're thinking it's a way to capitalize. And yes, the red pill was started off from intersexual dynamics with Rolo. You know,
That's
and
my guy right there.
Yeah. I feel like,
AV. Shout out to AV.
Oh, is they being on right now?
1950.
Is they, oh, they're on right now.
nah, that's
Oh,
a video.
how you on in there all at the same time? Damn, you.
That's the Rocky Belt right there. I love
Yeah.
it. That's my favorite movie.
Oh, is that the one that? That's the one I was on. That's the show I hopped on.
Yeah.
But like not a lot of guys in the space are congruent with the principles of this space. And, you know, and I think a lot of them are, like he said, are just masturbators. They're just coming in here they're grifting, they're trying to
Ride the wave.
Yeah, like I think if people really looked at the red pill for what it is, they're not going to think it's misogynistic. They wouldn't think it's anti-religion. You know, because that's like the two main things that I hear. You know, that are red pill are nothing but misogynist, and if you hold a religious belief that you can't be religious and have red pill. You know, like, and if you look at it, a lot of the principles of red pill are from a biblical or some type of religious background.
Especially because it has to do with like just being straight, like straight arrow and telling you how it is, and like you said, like a lot of stuff comes, a lot of it comes from different books. Actually, a lot of books.
There's a lot of diversity, but the principles of it is you can find in religion,
and you can use it in almost every aspect of your life.
You know, and so I think people get taken away from that. Now, I think we do have we have sections of it to where you got guys that are saying that like you could cheat and pimp all these bitches, like you have that side of it, but I think that there's a lot of sides of it where like it just gets too loud and it takes away from what the principles of it is. Okay. And I think that's where guys need to get back to is like understanding the principles of it, and then that way you can understand where Afi's talking about this over here, but Glenn's talking about this over there. But how could they still be congruent? Is because the principle that they stand on is congruent. That they're standing on a principle that they're applying it just differently.
Okay. Yeah.
The main thing that I like about the red pill is it takes women off the pedestal, so I could get jiggy with that. Most of that shit I don't be agreeing with. All that fucking shit I be like, no, wrong. But like I said, I grew up in the street though, like so it don't make no sense to me. Like the looks, money, shit, stash shit. That's why I wrote my first book, Conversation with the Mind, just to clown that shit, to say it was retarded. Because I grew up in Oakland, and my background and the shit that I seen was the pimping, man, and that's different. So it's like, well, explain to me how these guys in jails got bitches coming to on their books. They don't have no status. They for sure ain't got no money. They can't even fuck the bitches. You see, so explain that to me. But they got
multiple ones coming and helping them out.
Multiple ones.
Put money on their books.
Explain that to me. So, no, I mean, of course you should just, like you say, get it for yourself. But, I like the fact that they take the women off the pedestal. So that's like the main thing that I agree with it.
It's funny, like, with it is like, women don't want equality. Feminism doesn't want equality.
Yeah, no.
Think about this. Do you ever hear any bitches protesting about not getting the same type of punishment in court that men do?
No.
Like, have you ever heard a bitch say, you know what? Put me in jail for the same amount of time that you put him in jail for. We did the same crime. Yeah. Why aren't you locking me up? I want equal rights. Yeah. Or you don't hear them complaining. You don't hear them complaining about like, not having to pay child support and always getting custody. Well, shit, why don't you just give him 50% of the custody? Why you always got to give it to me? That's not equal.
I get you.
Women don't they don't want equality. Yeah. They want selective. They want superiority. Okay, superiority means you got passes. You can get away with shit that other people can't get away with. Okay. They want superiority. So I think that's another thing a lot of people need to realize. Like, feminism is not about equality. If they want equality, I'm all about equality. Yeah. I treat people equal all across the board. Like I have this episode coming out. It's gonna be real controversial because it's talking about why women going up and hitting men and like assaulting men. Yeah.
But if you hit them,
these guys knock them right back out, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's an asshole. He's a misogynist." No, bitch. You came up to him. You squared up with him. Okay, like I'm prior military, so you know what? I come at see you coming at me like that. You're a threat, and I will neutralize the threat. I don't. Threats don't have genders. Threats don't have a gender. It's a threat's a threat. You put the threat down. Yeah. So, but like these women get mad, like these guys are hitting them, and like, well, what do you think you get off on hitting him?
Like it's okay.
You want equality, right? Yeah. Well, guess what? You can equally catch these hands. Yeah. Equal opportunity over here.
Yeah. I agree.
So it's like equally catch these hands.
It's like you want equal. I'm giving you what you want. Yeah. You just don't like the way it's coming though. Yeah. And then they label it misogynist. Well, no. We're giving you what you want. If you want equality, we're going to give you equality. But it's not just in the areas that you want. It's going to be in the areas that you don't want.
They want selective equality.
Exactly.
All right. That's what's up.
Equal opportunity over here, bro.
And let me drop some gear because I'm gonna say y'all because I learned this lesson that I'm the type of person that once I learn something, it's over. Like just even kissing women's asses. I learned that lesson from my cousin. Just him buying his wife some shit and her not appreciating it. He bought her a car. And then they're fighting 3 days later. I'm like, well, what the fuck
the-
would I be buying this? It only lasts 3 days. But I didn't even have to go through that to understand that concept. I just watch oh, that's fucking interesting. You know what I mean? You need to learn from other people.
Yeah.
You gotta learn from other people. Don't just wait for shit to happen to you and then you try to figure it out. Watch.
Every day is a learning experience.
I would say, and I'll finish off with this, but it's the greatest thing that I think I've learned from the red pill is probably Rolo's on his blog. The medium is the message, and basically it just teaches you don't take what people say, watch what they do. So if somebody says they love you, that's great. Do the actions show you that they love you?
Okay.
If they're not congruent, then you have an issue there.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that, to me, when people ask me what's the red pill, it just literally comes back down to that.
Yeah.
Watch what they say, watch what they move, and see if it's
Let's just
congruent with
what
what
they
they say.
say.
That's the biggest red pill moment in my life. Is oh, okay. So don't take everything off face value.
Yeah.
Make them prove it. I would say that is if I was going to break down the red pill in just one phrase, it's that the medium is the message.
Okay.
You know, just watch how people move and not what they say.
I think my biggest red pill that I learned was I was 16 or 17. Let me see, 16. About 16. So I was always into a lot of women. I never was a relationship guy ever. I tried to make myself like that, and I would always be internally fucked up because I'm used to being a player, and now I got a girlfriend. She thinks she can tell me how she feels. And I'm on the side bitch, shut up. I don't like it. I don't like women thinking that they equal to me. Like my opinion ain't the same as equal to yours. It can be equal, but it's over there. But that's just me. I don't like it, whatever. But that's me. But mine was is about treating women. So I'd always have women, and then when I was younger, I used to have the main one, and I would be tripping off of. Okay, I got 5 bitches. Bitch 2, 3, 4, and 5 miss me, love me, listen to me. I treat them like shit. The one who I love you, I miss you, she give me the most pushback. And it seemed like it should be the other way around. It seemed like the one who I'm pouring the more into should be, you know what I mean? And I had to realize, you got to treat them the same because I had figured out that it's not that I have bad luck. It's me. I'm putting different energy on this one, and I'm getting different energy back. I'm just looking at it like shit. She used to just respect it because I'm me, and it wasn't that. And then to tie into that too was connected with women like sex just as much and more as men than we do. Because I didn't look at sex like that at first. I looked at sex from women was, my thought of it was women were into you. And if they were that into you, that was their reward to show you. Okay. I didn't realize women be ooh, fucking horny. Ooh, I need some dick. I didn't think that women felt like that.
Yeah, okay.
And then I remember the first time I fucked a chick without, going through these steps, talking on the phone, date, walk to the park, doing all this bullshit. And I remember, I fucked her. I met a girl. She paged me. Right? This is in the 90s.
Oh, 143-911.
She told me to come over there. Because I had an older brother. So when I was in high school, I had an older brother in his 30s. Okay. And he was a super relationship guy. But he was getting pussy. Yeah. So I tried to emulate what he was doing because I wanted pussy too. So I'd be talking on the phone 3 or 4 hours. So I tell bitches I love him.
R&B phase.
Because I just seen what he did. Yeah. And then, so when I had her, I'm I was confused. Because I went over there. She cut school, I cut school. She had lingerie. I'm in high school. She had lingerie on and shit, and she'd suck me and fuck me. And that was cool. But afterwards, I was caught the bus, and I was on the bus I didn't do the steps. I was confused, I didn't do the steps. And then I never remember what I thought. And I was like, are there other girls like this? Mm-hmm. Or is it just her? And that's what I found out. So and once that happened, I knew it. It didn't have to happen 5 or 6 times for me to get the lesson. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I used to think dudes I used to look at it women are cats and dudes are dogs. So cats kind of lounge around, wait for you. We're the aggressors. I'm a hop on you. You ain't never seen no cat hop on another cat and start hopping. That's what dogs do. So I just thought when the women like you a lot, okay, you know what? I love you. Now you can have the flower.
Okay.
I didn't realize women were like wet and shit, looking at porn and be horny and be French kissing their college friends. I didn't realize
They
that
won't
at
tell
first.
you that.
Yeah.
But
So
No,
once I
it's 'cause
realized,
it's a look, right? It's a persona that they give off. We think women are all everything nice and
well, once I figured out, then that's when the reward dick was born.
Okay.
Because then I realized, oh, you bitch, you want this dick too. I used to think it was even. Like, shit, sometimes the bitches want the dick more than I want to fuck them. So now we finna really play a different game. Now, we went from Monopoly to Operation. See,
the worst thing you can do with women is reject her. Women don't do well with rejection.
man,
Women don't do well with rejection at all.
damn video.
Like, you reject a woman, dude, that is it. Like, you fucking shattered their world. Like, the first time you tell a girl no, man, she's sitting there questioning everything in life.
you gotta tell them no. You gotta tell them no early. That means your yes are like fucking surprise out of fucking Captain Crunch box and shit.
Like, we just released a clip that some girl was on the podcast and was like, "Oh, I bet you if I let me suck your dick," and I was like, "No."
Yeah, like right on the podcast. Like,
And she probably, like, her whole world probably shut.
All of her friends except for one was like, "Yeah, right. Turn the cameras off." I was like, "I still wouldn't do it just because you expect it." Like, no.
Just because, and that's the thing, guys don't realize, like, that's the power that they have. And if you take up that power away from them, it's like
what is it? The
what
power
is
is
it?
there.
Mm-hmm.
Their asset is their sexuality.
It's
So
like when I was in the military, they used to discipline us with push-ups, right? Well, if I'm doing push-ups every night on my own, guess what? I'm taking away your form of discipline.
Because it ain't shit to you now.
It ain't shit to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's
That's true.
another
I like
thing.
that.
Like, the way guys, like, I've been with many women. Like, he's been with many women. I think once you get to a certain point, we were talking about this the other night. It's like once you get to a certain point in life, it's like it's just sex. Like it's just
pussy, yeah.
it's just this. It's like I think Thor said like the average guy lasts about 7 minutes, 7
Yeah.
minutes. So you are selling your soul for
7
7 minutes.
shit or less.
Or less
Yeah.
of like you are willing to pour out your bank account for 7 minutes.
Man,
Like-
but shit, I just did like a little roundtable thing with my boys brought like last week, and one of my boys got on. I tried to be on the IG, and he on here talking about he chased this girl spending money with it too for a year and a half.
For 7 minutes.
I was like,
And then never did it. He
man.
only fucked her once.
Yeah.
Think
That's
about
like,
it.
goddamn,
Guys
man.
are willing to invest so much, and see the thing is, when a woman is not willing to invest in you,
Exactly. Yep. It can't
that's
add
the
value,
problem.
man.
Like
That's,
if you're
that's
tasting
big
her,
problem.
like you have a good one when she investing in you,
Yeah.
without your prompt and without you investing in her first.
You know when you really want to fuck if you can beat off and she on her way and she cancel and you be like, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
If you still want to fuck after that, you really want to fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just think guys need to get their mind frame right. So
Okay.
Again, think about it. You're putting all this work for 7 minutes. I mean, when you think about it like that, you ask yourself, you have to look for more than just the sex
Yeah.
with the woman. Like, there has to be more there.
That's funny though, because before I got really into the mind and taking the soul shit, people just love stealing my shit. If y'all heard that, that's my shit that they keep saying. I'm the one. I got books to prove that.
Yeah, he's a soul fucker.
Yeah, but you know why? Because when I was young, I was obsessed with Hellraiser. I watched that movie and I was like, wow, this guy is. We got the, shall we say, blue pill. We got the guy. He bought the house. He's cutting it. But then she's obsessing over this dead guy still, and she comes back and he's like, "I need you on my skin. Go bring blood for me." And I just knew that. That's some superhuman. But there's some help. There's some level.
truth. Yeah, level.
Of
I get
left,
you.
and I was infatuated with
mentality.
that. That's where I got it from. So if somebody wanted, that's where I stole it from. You know what I mean? So it was just intriguing to me, and I figured it to be true through like that. Women will do anything for you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's the thing. That's another thing. Guys don't understand what a good girl would do. Like a woman that's really into you,
I'm trying to tell him.
they don't understand. Like I told my girl,
But women can even cheat on you too. People only incorporate loyalty with the sex part. I don't, bro. Like I mean, shit. You can be my bitch and don't fuck nobody, and I go to jail. You'll put no money on my books.
Yeah.
Or but you can fuck somebody, but every time I need you, you answer. That's more important to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it though. Don't send me the
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
but you know what I mean.
I think like for me, like I told my girl, like I was living in California, and I'm in the industry, so I'm in the film industry. I was like, look, if you want to be in a relationship with me, you got to come here. She sold her house, quit her business within 2 weeks. Moved in Washington.
Yeah.
Moved from Washington, California.
Okay.
That's genuine desire.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of genuine desire. When a woman would go above and beyond just to be in your presence, just to be with you. You know, like she will take so much nonsense.
That's a good definition of a woman choosing that she's like she choosing correctly. It's like she knows that that's security. So what she has to do with her own doesn't matter. She wants to add to what she's doing.
Exactly. She's like, I'd rather have that future with you because I see it better.
When women find a person, you get a different version.
Yeah.
Or at least if they think you're that person.
Yeah. And it's like, guys don't realize that. I think that a lot of guys, like we hear a lot about 304s. Here, every woman that will tell you
well,
no.
You just say, we've been saying 50, 100 bitches. You want to do a code word now?
No, they're calling them like 304 and all this shit. Like, the girl that you think is a uptight bitch that, you know, can't be submissive, boss bitch to you, she could be submissive to me. She might be submissive to Afi. So it's like it depends on who you are.
Who you are as a man?
Who you are as a man really matters because they're gonna be a certain way out of defense, right? They have to have this tough exterior, right? The world is rough, even for them at times. There he is. The world is rough, even for women at times. So they have their own struggles.
Yeah.
So they have to have this exterior that's tough. But are they willing to let that tough exterior down? Yeah. And you have to be the guy that shows them that they can let that down and put that away.
Sure.
That goes outside for when they're outside in public with everybody else. She can put that on. But when she's with me, she doesn't wear that around me. And a lot of guys don't know how to bring that out of a girl.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big problem.
It's knowing what you need. Yeah. Even like if two dudes date the same women, they get two different versions.
Yeah, it's true.
So I would say, like, for guys, know and understand her past, but don't judge her by her past. Because, for instance, so I could, you know,
unless she's a porn star and she being like 40 guys in a train, judge that shit.
Because only a certain type of woman gonna do that.
Yeah, true.
But seriously, like, you know, like you say if you mess with a girl, she got a high body count, just regular high body, like maybe 20, 30.
Yeah, okay, that's what I said. That's my.
I don't even think if we're gonna do body count topic, like that's a whole other story.
No, but I'm just saying though. So say like say her ex is like, oh, look at her, she fuck with this dude or whatever. All right, well, guess what? I'm fucking with her for a different reason than she was. You see what I'm saying? You basing her off her hotness. I don't give a fuck that she was doing all that shit. She's my goddamn secretary, damn. You know what I'm saying? She doing my meal prep. And I'm getting the slut version, doing my meal prep. She answering my calls. She's scheduling my podcast. See, you don't have all this going on, so you didn't receive them benefits from her.
You only received these benefits from her.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But
so
like,
it's a different thing,
Okay.
You guys think about body count, though? Think it matters?
To me,
to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
I say to an extent. Like if I'm just out here hunting the chicks and we just having fun, and what happened before me don't matter to me.
I said, hold on, real quick. I said this I said this on this show, on this one. And this is some real bars. Is sometimes guys get infatuated with the low body count, and it's not a good thing. So guys will meet a girl and be like, "Oh yeah," they already be impressed. Yeah, she cute and she only got 10 bodies. And I say sometimes those are the worst women because basically those are relationship whores. There's whores and there's relationship whores. So basically, nigga, you're just a character in her movie.
Basically, like exactly what you're saying. Because we've had a girl here that says that like. She's had a handful of guys, but they're always in a relationship. She's never had that experience just being herself or seeing what she wants in a different guy.
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
She's a good actress because she's played the wifey part with multiple guys. Just swap out the character. So you think you're special. You think these significant things she's doing.
It's pretty much just your turn.
You just let the player in that game.
Turn. Sometimes women buy you Jordans on the first week. It ain't because you pimping. It's because that's how she show her love. Because if you ask her baby daddy, her baby daddy be like, "Oh, she buy you the Jordans?" Oh yeah.
Yeah, so what's your thing?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm good with the range, though. I go by range.
Okay. You're never gonna really know.
Yeah,
I think
she'll tell you. You could guess. You can have.
You don't think you can tell a little bit about behavior?
That's what I'm saying. I can tell by range.
That's all you can tell.
Ain't no woman fuck no 500 dudes and can sell me that she had less than 10. I know hoes too much.
Yeah,
I know body language.
Behavior. It's how they move. It's how they carry themselves. That matters more. It's body count. See, guys get so like, oh, what's her? She has a high body count. She's bad for pair bonding. Yeah, scientifically that's true. The problem is that how do you think you're gonna get that number? Women know that number. Like if you tell the guy a high number, He's not gonna.
Women don't be knowing their numbers for real because they don't count all the dudes.
They don't count all of them. They, like there are girls that like will have a one night stand and be like, oh no, that
I was drunk, so that don't count.
Yeah, or like
I didn't nut.
I've heard
He didn't
women,
come, so
I've heard
it
of women
didn't count.
that cheated on their husbands say that they didn't cheat on their husbands because their heart wasn't in it.
God damn. All right. Yeah,
But his dick was in you, though.
Yeah.
You know? Your heart don't gotta be in shit.
They be dead ass too. That's
Yeah, they be like dead
Nah,
ass.
man, trust man. We've had some stories come on here. Trust me. Man.
So it's like you were never gonna know. You got to watch the way they move.
True.
Watch how she is for you. Watch how she behaves for you. Watch how she presents herself in public with you. You know, these are all strong indicators. You know that will tell you whether or not this woman is really promiscuous or has like a sexual past or something. Is really like how she carries herself.
Okay.
And I think that's huge. You know.
It depends what you're dating for. Like, so me,
That's true.
I've never dated for a relationship or a marriage and nothing like that. I've been in like 5 relationships out of hella bitches. So, but every woman I've been in a relationship with been actually my friend. I've never dated a woman and became her boyfriend ever. All the women who I've been in a relationship with, we've been cool. Either I'm fucking bitches at work because I do that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't, But then even then, like even though like I even had to explain myself because being a teacher and shit, people be looking at it like, oh, well, how does that happen? Well, easy because it's not like I'm just like, ooh, it's a new one on the menu. Like, no, you're around people who y'all got shit in common with, and you just, I can have conversations with my work wife I can't have with my real wife.
Have you ever banged a mom at a parent-teacher conference? At a parent-teacher conference, you ever game the woman? Like a mom's in there, like, hey, so how's Timmy doing in school? Like, look, let me help you out with something.
Teacher, counselor, principal, vice principal, security guard, lunch. I've been in the system for 20 years, bro.
Parents too? You got the mom at a parent-teacher conference?
Look, that's like asking me, do I know how to read, bro?
So I mean, hey, Sterling Cooper need to make.
I don't even know how to understand the question.
Sterling Cooper need to come back in the business and make a parent-teacher conference version.
My last two bras was from work. One of them was a counselor, and we hooked up. But I was around her for a long time, and then we just started vibing and then certain little things. And then the other one was one of my girls from high school, and her daughter went to the school where I taught at, and we. What you been? And then she was the one that got away. I never fucked her back then, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get this. And I fucked up though because I already had her hired and she was supposed to. And that was one of the worst decisions because when that shit didn't work out, I had to keep seeing her every day. Not only that, I had got close to her kids too.
Damn.
That was like the hardest breakup I ever get out. Like the universe saved me because I transferred, and then that was cool. But it was hard to get over her because I was seek that memories every single time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different because we were staying together. So eating dinner and shit. Yeah, now we gotta act like we gotta act like we don't know each other like that anyway. But then the kid is involved, and now she.
Especially if you built the bond with that kid. So.
Check this fucking shit out, bro. This is scandalous shit. I knew she had, how she would start bucking back with her baby daddy. I knew because the daughter told me, bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bro. Her daughter. Yeah, bro.
I had a situation like that.
Yeah, because no, it wasn't dry snitching. It was purposely done because her mama didn't like me. Her mama told her to tell me that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro. So and it was weird because we interacted with her. I gave her a high five. Keep it cordial at work and shit. And she came up to me, so it was already kind of weird because I'm like, why is she coming up to me all like this? Like just like I could just see her coming. Yeah. Like usually we'll run into it, but I could see her like she coming with mission. Yeah. And then I was like, what's up? And she's just like, oh, yeah, it's my mommy's birthday. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And she said, yeah, she's with said the dude's name, which is her baby daddy. Nigga, I was hot. Damn. I was hot about that shit.
Couldn't show it, but you was inside like, motherfucker.
Yeah, because I seen that I went out of town, but she didn't. But it's because I'm on my mind. I'm thinking the same baby daddy used to tell me all this fucking shit about. I would so much have been to just a new dude that she was feeling. Because I had so many consultations with her about him, and it's just like, oh, you wasting my god time. Time too.
Okay.
Can't get the time,
dude. This was the cold part because look, she was going through a divorce, right? So usually, sometimes you meet women, they're estranged or they're separated and shit. They were going through a divorce when I was fucking with her. When they finally like
finalize it,
I was like, yes, finally. So because I'm not thinking about it. It's like for me, that's like a next step up.
Yeah.
You do through all because divorce ain't easy.
So she went backwards.
Yeah. So she got back with her baby daddy that she just divorced.
even worse.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
Pimp game and all. I didn't see that one coming. Yeah,
You wouldn't think that because she leaving that situation.
like because divorce. It's not like you just we done.
broke
This
up.
is a process. And you go through that whole process.
You putting the kid through that too. It's
Yeah.
like you doing all this shit. And
Dude,
you
it
just
only
run
been
back.
it only been like fucking 3 weeks past though. That was bro. I was that shit ate me. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
fucking bitch. Yeah, bro. You know.
All right, man. So the message you guys want to send out, man, on your way out the door, man. What that you guys is living and promoting on your own podcast, on your own streams, man. Like, how can we send that message out this door out from here?
I'll say for me, like, I'm just saying I test everything. I challenge everything. Everything that you hear, do your own research. Like, what I do very well on my show is that anything that I say, I will provide evidence to support it. And I actually I did an episode where I was calling out people's names. Like, look, if you come out saying some shit that you don't present any facts in, and you try to pass off an opinion as it's a fact, I will go off on you. Like, so I present, I try to present my stuff with evidence every single time.
Okay.
To be very congruent, to you just don't want to give a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
people,
for sure.
So for me, it's like you're gonna catch a lot of shit on my podcast. I'll talk relationships and stuff. I'll talk about the movie industry. I'm gonna be launching a consulting thing. It's called Impact Consulting, where I'm just being able to. I network with a lot of people, and I know a lot of people in the industry, in different industries. So I'm just kind of help people game up and pursue what they want to pursue, kind of organize their thought process, and help them level up to where they want to be. So that's what you catch me on.
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer. So if y'all go to my channel, I'm a finesser, right? So what happens is y'all gonna think it's about data. My channel is really about one thing. It's really a mindset channel. If you really watch my shit, now that I tell you, when you watch my content, you get a different vision. All I'm showing you to do is put yourself first, strive for your goals, travel the world, experience, and be unapologetically you. That's what it's really about. I just use the titles because I know y'all care about the bitches. If I make videos saying be a better person and shit, then I ain't gonna get no views. I like views.
Trust me. I already know, man.
I like views.
Same thing, man. I got some videos, man, actually really putting out some real lesson stuff, man. And I'm looking at the views. Like, man, y'all rather see me talk shit to this chick. Like,
Yep. That's the clickbaity shit. Like everybody wants.
I'm used to it now, but it was hard. It was hard for me to make that adjustment because I started YouTube. I always look at Steph. It's cold because I used to always fuck with him when he first started and shit. And I used to just think to myself because he was like 21 at the time, and I was like, shit, he makes bread. So I was just thinking like, man, if I was like 21 and they say, you know what, you ain't got to go to college, just get on YouTube and talk about bitches, and you can live a lifestyle. I would have did it.
I'm researching,
but it's different now because I'm who I am for real.
Yeah, for real.
But if I was 21 and somebody just said, hey, you want to do this? And they gave me the contract first, like, hey, you'll make, just let's say soft numbers. Yeah, all you got to do, bro, like, let's say in a month. Okay, all you got to do, you want money, right? Hey, if you want money, yeah, sure. You want to go to college? Yeah, sure, I want to be a principal. Oh, okay, well, I got an alternative for you. What's that? Here's what you do. Get your phone, make 2 videos per week, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8 videos from 10 minutes, and talk about hoes and female nature. Okay, that's cool. How much you gonna pay? We'll pay you $10,000 a month. I've been like, all right, cool. I'll get into character and everything. You know what I'm saying? You want me to wear my hat like this or like this? Like, which one y'all like?
What you want me to wear?
Now I'm too attached to my integrity. I can't do it.
And see, that's the other part. That's the biggest problem in this space. There's a lot of guys with no integrity. No integrity. Telling you guys
just dropping content, like whatever.
Making sound bites and clips that are just.
I hate it. I be
That's where I'm like, dude, if you don't come out with
let me just say this thing, because let me just say this real quick, too. Because I be feeling like a hater, but I hate it because I'm a super, I mean, you can't write all those books and be a creator. Like, I'm a painter, so I'm always thinking. And it pisses me off, bro, to see people just reacting to fucking shit and going viral and shit, like the fucking split screen shit. I fucking hate that, bro.
Although I just did a reaction video today.
No, I'm not. But I'm talking about the ones where I got the video playing and it's dropping bars and I'd be like,
oh, they're just listening.
50,000 views. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I hate fuck that
I
shit.
don't
I
understand how
cannot
that
wait
works.
till that shit fade because it always trend. I can't wait till this because now when you got the famous people doing it now, and everybody gonna follow. So it's really in. But I'm even thinking to myself, at least add your own commentary.
Yeah.
They don't even be adding their commentary,
Nope,
bro.
sitting there.
Yeah.
That was last night.
Yeah.
Last night we was looking at a fucking thing, bro. This is guy. His biggest video he had was it 4,000?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Dude, then you go to his shorts. 3 million, 5 million,
fuck?
2 million. Guess what his fucking content is? He's just reposting NBA YoungBoy fucking shit and captioning it.
That's
bro.
it?
That's it, bro.
That's it.
Millions of views. I ain't got but 2 million fucking views. This guy killing my shit. He got my shit killed in one 10-minute
One
clip
video.
of somebody else.
Somebody else.
And all he did is put the words on there that the guy's saying. So it's like,
Damn.
But I can't.
if
but,
I was NBA, I'll be so
Yeah.
mad. Like, dude, you making money off of me?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like,
see,
you
I'm,
gotta break me off of half of that.
Something.
I'm an old cat though, so I cannot. Even though I see that people are successfully doing that, I cannot build myself to do it. The only way I could do that is if I got paid first, like a TV show, like you're this character. So like, do this, and that. But you know, when you do YouTube, like you don't know what's gonna come from it.
Or like you said, put your own commentary on it.
Yeah. But if they were like, oh yeah, you do your reaction, and we'll pay you $5,000 per month. All right, I'll just sit there and nod my head then, but that was coming. But just, I don't want to spend my day doing that.
Yeah,
Just,
I get you.
You can tell this shit be fake too.
Yeah, for
they
sure.
didn't already seen this shit already.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Hey. All right, man, for sure, man. Whether you back in Cali, man, or whatever, Zoom, man, we gotta do this again for sure.
Hey, I just
when
stay
we're talking-
about an hour away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
yeah.
And then,
We're gonna-
we gonna hook up on that idea. I like that. Yeah, for sure,
We
for sure.
talking. We got some work to do.
Yeah, for sure. So y'all check that out. That's for sure
It's
gonna
gonna
happen.
be what's up.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. On the way out.
Dom the Monko.
All right, man. BBC Podcast, man. We out.